Picture looking into deep space and seeing the same galaxy for times at once, not because there are four galaxies, but because gravity itself bent light into a cosmic illusion predicted by Einstein more than a century ago, using that phenomenon called an Einstein Cross. Astronomers may have just discovered something that seriously challenges our understanding of how galaxies form. A young galaxy filled with stars that appear ancient. Stars that seem older than the galaxy they belong to. That should not be possible. And the deeper scientists look into the early universe, the more these impossible galaxies keep showing up. So tonight, we're diving into one of the strangest discoveries in modern astronomy and why it could mean our entire cosmic timeline needs to be rewritten. For most of human history, galaxies were just blurry patches in the night sky. Then astronomers realized something extraordinary. Those blurry patches weren't clouds. They were entire islands of stars. Massive cities of suns spread across the universe, according to the standard model of cosmology. Galaxies are supposed to evolve gradually over time. Small structures form first, then they merge. Stars are born, heavy elements accumulate, galaxies mature. Simple. At least, that was the expectation. But over the last few years, especially with the James Webb Space Telescope, astronomers have started finding galaxies that look way too developed, too massive, too bright, too chemically evolved, and now possibly too old. The latest discovery centers around something called an Einstein Cross. To understand it, we need to talk about gravity. Most people think gravity only pulls objects together. But Einstein realized gravity does something even stranger. It bends space-time itself. Imagine placing a bowling ball on a stretched rubber sheet. The sheet curves. Now roll a marble nearby. The marble follows the curve. That's basically Einstein's theory of general relativity. Mass bends space-time, and light follows those bends. If an enormous galaxy sits between Earth and a more distant galaxy, the foreground galaxy can magnify the background galaxy's light like a giant lens. This effect is called gravitational lensing, when the alignment is almost perfect. The background galaxy gets split into multiple visible images. Sometimes that pattern is called an Einstein Cross. It's one of the rarest and most visually stunning phenomena in astronomy. But this isn't just space eye candy. Einstein Cross systems are scientifically valuable because the lensing effect magnifies galaxies that are normally too distant. It's basically nature's own telescope, and that's exactly how astronomers studied this bizarre galaxy. The galaxy existed when the universe was still extremely young. According to models, galaxies at that stage should be immature and chaotic. But when scientists analyzed the light spectrum, they found evidence suggesting many of its stars were already ancient, potentially hundreds of millions of years old at a time when the universe itself was still very young. And that creates a huge problem. Because stars need time to form, galaxies need time to evolve. Heavy elements need generations of stellar life cycles to accumulate. But this galaxy seems to have skipped steps. It's like finding a fully grown modern city in the middle of ancient history. Imagine archaeologists discovering skyscrapers in the Bronze Age. That's the scale of the contradiction. Here, astronomers are being careful. One possibility is that our models of early star formation are incomplete. Maybe stars formed much faster after the Big Bang than expected. Maybe the early universe was far more efficient at building galaxies. The James Webb Telescope keeps finding galaxies that appear to mature, massive spiral structures appearing surprisingly early. One or two anomalies, not a huge deal. But when the anomalies start stacking up, people start paying attention. Another possibility is that astronomers are misreading the light. Interstellar dust can affect observations. Lensing can distort brightness. That's why scientists are cautious about words like impossible in astronomy. Impossible discoveries often become revised models instead of broken physics. These observations are testing the timeline of the universe itself. Right now, the accepted age of the universe is about 13.8 billion years. But if galaxies and stars are evolving faster than expected, It could mean some parts of our cosmic timeline need adjustment. Science advances fastest when reality refuses to behave the way we predicted. Scientists love mysteries. Without Einstein's prediction from 1915, we probably wouldn't even see galaxies like this. That's the crazy part. A theory developed over a century ago is now helping us investigate some of the most distant objects ever observed. When we look at distant galaxies, we're literally looking into the past. Light takes time to travel. If a galaxy is 10 billion light years away, we see it as it existed 10 billion years ago. Astronomy is time travel through observation. Discoveries like this aren't just about one weird galaxy. They're clues about how everything began, how the first galaxies transformed a dark universe into one filled with light, and maybe how incomplete our understanding still is. The James Webb Space Telescope went even deeper and started finding objects that shouldn't exist so early. Some wonder if our simulations are missing critical physics entirely. The internet jumps to the universe is older than we think. Black holes were once considered impossible. Now they're established science. When astronomers say, "This shouldn't exist," that's the beginning of a story. Einstein's role in all this makes the discovery even more poetic. A physicist imagining warped spacetime leading to a cosmic lens billions of years later. The next time you hear the phrase Einstein Cross, remember, you're hearing about gravity turning the universe itself into a telescope. The universe becoming more confusing might be the best possible outcome, because confusing universes still have secrets left to uncover. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe for more deep space mysteries. Tell me in the comments, are we missing something fundamental? Because the deeper we look into space, the stranger reality gets.